Ceased.
How you just sit back? Where am I going?
Right here.
Yes. What the hell?
Okay, good enough. So how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I think finally my stress with a customer at work is finally coming to a close. You've heard some of that, right? Yeah. I think we're finally at a point where we understand each other.
Understanding or
Great question. I thought the last one was an understanding, so. We got from, no, this is 100% your fault to, well, maybe both sides missed this actually, which is about as good as it ever gets, so, you know.
per my last email.
May have pulled that shit a little. But I did that with just one person on the email chain, not a bunch. So that was the more respectful way to do it. It is not just a giant middle finger. Oh my god, my hands aren't even working right now. Lord. One of these days, I'll find a doctor that can diagnose this issue. And it'll be great. And I'll be cured. But until then.
Love it.
Oh, hey, Westwind. Now all we need to do is draw 4 of them. Now we can con and deal into something huge. Well, there are not 4 of them in this hand. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm here. We're good. I'm definitely gonna be a little bit slow tonight. This will be a fun one. I can feel my brain lagging. It's not normal. Like that. That's clearly a mistake. Ugh. Hello, M2. How are you?
You said your girlfriend was speaking at a symposium the other week?
I don't know if it was a symposium. She did this like fellowship thing, and basically like they worked on making like an app. Uh-huh. It was like an accessibility thing. It was basically an app for like their project was like picking out clothes for the day. Like, it was had to use an algorithm to like pick out an outfit for you, and they focused on like making it accessible for people all ages and like people with certain disabilities, like with the interface. Mm-hmm. So it was that kind of like presentation and that kind of event.
Is it a whole bunch of different projects or just like this smaller thing that you're working on?
Yeah, it was just like the group was working on that one project and then other groups worked on other things. So it's like a It's like a social studies fair kind of vibe.
Gotcha. Was it the outfits itself that were the focus of the accessibility bit, or
it was like the interface of the app and like who they were really like catering to. So like I think they made 3 different apps. One of them was geared towards like kids, one of them was geared towards like teenagers, and one of them was geared towards like adults, I think. So
At least this hand played itself. You don't need to worry about messing this one up. Unless I miss a run or something. Or worse, miss a sumo.
yeah, no, it is nice once in a while, especially if you're just like sweating bullets at a tournament for like 2 full games.
Oh yeah.
And then you just draw a hand. It's like, well, at least I can play this one. Rock could play this hand.
Hey, The Rock is pretty good at this sort of thing. Oh no, I forgot to con. Oh my god, I cannot even handle towels right now. Oh. Almost missed it. Tumpkin reach 39.
Say the other week you had an intern for your 3D printing thing?
What's that?
Did you say the other week that you had an intern for your 3D printing thing that you were doing?
No. You misheard me.
Okay.
I have no idea what I would have said.
Great.
I talked about having a sales kit.
I remember that.
I don't know what I would have said that sounded like intern.
I was like, wow, there is someone on to that.
Well, I mean, in that I have an employee that I don't pay. It's my wife. I don't know if I could really call her an intern though.
well, I don't think we can legally call her an employee.
Really?
It's a co-owner.
Yeah, exactly. Legally, I can probably call her whatever I want, but as long as I don't try to declare it legally, that's where we get into issues.
I suppose.
She's the company accountant. Of course, I need to make like considerably more sales before we worry about that. I'm waiting for warmer seasons to do like outdoor shows and that sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Yep. So right now, just building stock, crying when certain bad things happen. Right? Yes. Okay. Like I was printing this thing that was going to be like a 40-hour print or something, give or take, and it died overnight, and I couldn't recover it. So yeah, it was like 24 hours of time wasted. Yeah, not much you can do about it sometimes. It is what it is. It's like an issue I know of with the printer. I just don't know how to fix it. Basically, it happens with multicolor prints because it has to repeatedly switch out color. But sometimes the color will catch and it'll just start building up instead of going out the chute. That causes problems, to say the least. And then if the head hits like anything while it's doing that, it knocks it off. And yeah. Slight problems ensue. But is what it is. Cost of doing business. That's why I'm also planning on selling things for like noticeably more than it cost me to make.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Oof. That's no fun. Yeah, and it's like one of those things where I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do in this situation because I need to charge. I can't just charge based on plastic, right? That doesn't work. I need to pay for the wear and tear on the printer and hours I spend and everything. But I have no idea how much that actually is.
Yep.
So what I came up with was a base price, so a cost of 75 cents per print hour, which sounds reasonable, I think. But then I'm also applying like my markups and everything to it, because I'm treating it as a cost. So I don't know.
Yep.
But like if you do the math on just making 75 cents an hour for like 85% of the year, assuming I can keep it constantly running, it's a lot of money. It's like $8,000 or something.
I guess relatively speaking, a lot of money.
Yeah, for doing relatively little. Because a lot of it is fire and forget. Like you start it and you don't need to touch it until it's done.
Yeah, I mean, pricing like that, stuff like that is tricky. My older sister paints and sells some of her own paintings. Trying to like decide the dollar value to that is challenging.
Yep, absolutely. It's a strange drum. Reach? I think. I'm not taking it back. I don't know if it's the right choice or not. It's a weird hand. This is not where I expected this hand to be. But it's where this hand is at. You are correct, M2. So yeah, that's very likely Echo.
Actually.
I don't like the situation I'm in. Why would I ever declare a Ricci like this? This was a horrible mistake. Unless that's some sumo. Then it's genius. No. Okay. It's this, right?
Oh, Red Dragon.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
700 all. I was waiting on this.
Okay.
Yep.
My gut instinct is strong.
And It's very strange. Like, I was actually Ishanten for Ryonteko when I chose to Ricci.
Yep.
This fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my Ricci. Yeah. Yeah, like, there's a reason I don't like Chipotle, right? It's just not great. I think Reach there still right for this Chipotle door one.
Got all your stuff prepped for your panels now?
Oh no, not even a little. Well, I mean, I've got everything left over from the last time I ran them, but I do need to go over everything because it's been a minute.
Panel where?
Oh yeah, when do we have to apply for that for the one in August?
Already.
No, that's next weekend.
Oh.
Oh, it's already up.
For panels?
Oh, for panels?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Because theoretically, we should probably do something for it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I know when mine are, and that's it.
I'll look for it. For this weekend, do you mean?
Next week.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We're talking for the August one. Yeah. At least I was.
Yeah, just gotta go over my stuff and then go over all the scrap cosplay supplies in the basement. That's the other panel.
A flea market?
Oh no, it's a big old event where I just supply a whole bunch of duct tape and scrap fabric and cardboard and whatever, and people are forced to make something out of it. It's fun. And also it requires, like, I gotta bring it all there, and I gotta, make sure I've gone through everything and, actually running the event. But there's no, big preparation or research beforehand. I show up, I run the event, I go home.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel every time I stream.
Are you allowed to admit that on stream?
On the chat, was I allowed to admit that? I don't think it'll really surprise anyone, honestly. Although, I guess the alternative would be, this is all scripted. So,
Challenging.
Weird.
Also be really difficult. All the perfect shuffling. We actually just change out every Mahjong set every time without people noticing. It'd be a neat trick though.
Between your prepared table and your fake shuffle table.
I know, right? What is this game? That's not the worst, I guess. Very strange situation. Because this is the sort of thing I hate, Chad. But who knows? Maybe it'll go well. This hand is so weird. Sure.
He went 3-2. He won his first game.
At least my draws aren't the only ones that are shit. That works out quite well. Hey Desu, I'm doing alright. Obviously we're a little bit delayed today, and that's because, you know, medical stuff. But it is what it is. I don't like this game. I have no idea if that's the right play or not. I think I made a good decision. We'll see.
Really? Huh. Yeah, all right.
I managed to avoid donating 1,000 points. I hit Tempai here. And it was not exciting at all. This weight.
40, 20, 2,900?
All right.
32, 35, right? 30 base plus 8 plus 4.
Oh, it's 30. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
It's another 600 points.
29 to 35, you said?
Yep.
That's 400.
That's on him.
But maybe Thomas can help me change for that.
Yeah, just 2 5s is fine.
2 5s.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. That works out quite well, Daisy.
One of those yeah.
Right there. So the delayed start probably even helps you a little more, Daisy. We were probably, 15 minutes late starting today? That's my fault. I mean, sort of. As much as medical issues can be one's fault. I think I have some control over this. I don't know for sure because I've never been diagnosed. But, yeah, it's weird. Thanks, Daisy. Well then. Yes. It's just this. No. I don't know. All right then. These draws have been very strange this game. I guess it's probably that, yeah. No, Echo, we don't do that. And yeah, that's exactly the reason why, too. So I have a good play, or... I mean, let's... It's like a hybrid good bad play. Sure. Why not? Probably could have gotten greedy there. I feel like it's too long of a shot. So the greedy play is actually this, probably. With an argument for maybe this first. I mean, that's kind of a good draw. There's just so many interactions in this hand right now. Yeah, Echo, sort of and sort of not. Like, it's not as bad as it looks. But that tile, that's something else. Ugh. One moment, please. Like, it's just not worth it. No. I refuse. I will not be baited into pushing this in.
No, they know they're taking it on Sunday. I'm like, drive all the way out there and back. That's where.
Yes, that is.
Got Sunday off anyway.
Yeah, like if this hand had more value or something, I could probably push it. But this tile, it just isn't looking great. Oh my god. Like if I'm gonna push, now's the time. That probably deals in, but I think the book says to reachy here, so I will. I don't know how I'm here right now. Just imagine if I Yukatsuno there. Not Suji. Easy. I want to draw this tile, just for fun. I wonder if we're on the same weight.
Might see soon enough.
And hey, we were.
Wow.
I thought there was a reasonable possibility of it. Yeah, no, my shape that was very confusing was like here before drawing Tenpai. And there's like so much going on with this, but yeah.
Let's see, I started with like that. Oh,
Yeah. Did you pay him?
Huh?
Did you pay him $1,500? All right. I profited 500 sticks. Just sounds more impressive than it actually is.
a lot of sticks.
Yep.
Another 2,300 sticks on the board the next time.
Tension fills always feel amazing, don't they? Oh, Daisy, you're over in Great Britain, right? If I remember correctly. And the biggest thing you need to do is just reach more for the center, and that should fix your problem. Poland, okay. was thinking someone else. Sorry about that.
Oh, geez.
This hand is about as bad as the last one. Maybe I'll make 500 points off it again. Yeah, we have a couple Europeans too, believe it or not. I think it's just the right time spot for him a lot of times. I mean, we technically have one in our club, just not at our club is the problem. Because I'm not going to travel with my auto table. I did it once and it was terrifying. I had to move, so I had to stress to the movers, hey, I paid like $4,000 for this table. Please don't break it. It's their credit. They like quadruple wrapped it in like the saran wrap to make sure it stayed in exactly the same place in the truck. I did a good job. I could just do, no, it's probably this. Of course, Echo. You don't play Mahjong for as long as I have not owned one, unless you're one of the people who do.
Either you do, or you don't.
Exactly. And I am very much in the I have ADHD and I'm very impulsive category. Therefore, I bought not a table. See, look at how much of an expert play that was right there. I'm so good at this game. Reaching. See if I can donate more points. Hey, we don't judge, Dezu. Come on. Gotta cut me some slack. Sumo. Reach sumo pinfu. Buddha. That'll be 2,700 all. Yeah, we take this. So you need 25 back. All right then.
Yep.
I profited slightly more than 500 points this time. Yeah, that was dumb. That hand had no right being that good. Yeah, see, Dezu, if we don't get the Tanya, we make up for it with Ura. That's how we roll in the stream. But no, I made the questionable play of putting a Penchan when I was Ishanten, and immediately drew the round. I'm blanking on words. Ramen. Yeah, there we go. And I could have drawn a Furryton ramen, but drew the other side of it. So, naturally. This one ended up killing, so it wouldn't matter, but still. Yeah, that's something where if I have more value, I'll just keep the Penchan. But in that situation, I had nothing. Okay. Just like your wall, apparently. Alright. Seeing as when hands start out looking decent like this one, where I get excited and then disappointed. Thank you. What is this though? This is the start. Do you say make sure you're not playing any of your friends?
Super important.
Only play against your enemies.
Like, is that a thing? You can just like not pair against your friends in brackets? It's weird. Yeah, Dizzy, the thing is with this hand, I want to cut like this tile. I think that's my first cut, unless something miraculous happens. It's gonna be this cut. Like, I don't actually like this hand. I can't complain about it. I don't have to like it. Yeah. Sorry, weird stuff. Oh no, so it's actually this here. That's the right play now. I think we understand what's going on. Speak to yourself, Daniel. But hopefully, you spent a bunch of time learning about pairs on my channel. That's what I released this week. Yeah.
Okay, everyone not playing squads, come downstairs and start time bracket.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one, too. It's always interesting to me because my April Fool's videos always do well, just because it encourages people to like them for some reason. Even though it's not actually a good strategy video, apparently I've seen the meme more often.
South red. That's just going to be 2K.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like that kind of hand, because it just doesn't go anywhere. It was Ishanten on this discard, but it had such bad shapes and nothing could be called, and it was rough. But I had to agree, naturally. That's why I said to Chad, I really can't complain about this hand, but I wanna. But no, the unmelted shapes were pair of 5-pin, 1-2 pin. That started out as 1-1-2 pin, and a pair of 3-mon with a 1-mon attached to it by the end. So just enough terminals. Can't quite get a Tanyo out of it. I just like breaking the left wall right now. Oh no. The worst. I really need to get my nails done again. Hopefully we could solve some of that. Sorry. And then you have hands like this. Oh. Someone having a bad time over there?
He seems to be considerable distress.
That's normal. There's just one question left with this hand, chat. It's what happens if this? Chat, I'm talking about, don't worry. But that helps solve that. I think it's actually going to be something like this, ideally. Exactly, too. The thing is, we don't want to discard this tile. But I think we know what's going on. That's why I'm thinking this sort of thing. Pawn. Roll. Easton. Thank you.
We're concerned we are out.
Yes. Did someone else have the other pair of white?
I have the single white.
Okay. I figured they were
Literally
somewhere.
here at that.
Yeah. I would have probably pawned it to wait on 4-5 play. But yeah. It wasn't greedy, but it would have been taking the hand from 1,000 to 8,000 points.
For the content.
What's that?
For the content.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. No, that's conning is for the content. You see.
Okay.
And that just works on multiple levels. Okay, south one. Still the left wall. What percent has that been now? I think there have been 2 that weren't. There was a 10 and a 11. I think that's it.
I'm not even 2 of my tiles.
I don't know shit.
Mood. And apparently I play better when I'm super out of it from medical issues. Should do that more often. I'm concerned. It's pretty cool. Sorry. What's going on over here? By over here, I mean over there. Sure.
Make me feel left out.
And then start pawning something.
Get busy calling.
Get busy calling or get busy dying. Does that work? I don't know. Watch this are reaching. Okay. How about that one? Pawn.
Cheat.
Could be M2. We'll see. I think this is the play. That was a weird one. Roll. 7,700. I got rewarded by karma though. I passed your south. I decided not to pawn it and immediately drew the Dora pair. I was like, gee, I hope someone else discards a south wind now. Yeah. Sometimes you're lucky.
It's hard with the smaller tiles.
Are these smaller tiles?
Yeah, these are the smaller ones.
How small? Which ones?
Real
These are
small.
like the bagged ones. No? No, I think these are the regular size.
Well,
Like that.
they're cute.
My case? Oh. Really? I didn't think these are that small. I don't know. Oh wait, no. The good case. Yeah, so this is the good size set, right? Yeah, no, so I thought these were regular size tiles. We were talking about it on Discord, on my Discord thing, so I decided to go ahead and buy an Amos Max set. So that'll be here soon, which is kind of exciting. It's also kind of expensive, but you know. So Guillaume, the reason I didn't is because I didn't really have much in the way of value. There wasn't much reason for me to do it without, I wasn't going to like push hard when I'm ahead for that much, especially when the dealer's looking like they're playing that aggressively. I put him on having a Paradora in his hand still. So really don't want to push too hard into that, but then once I drew the Dora pair, all of a sudden I've got a ton of value, so it's worth it. Max, Lucina, the one that they don't make anymore.
It's too big for players to use.
Yeah, totally. No, it's weight. That's the big difference. And it's not much. It's like 20% more than these tiles, but yeah, exactly.
I got that all tungsten Mahjong set.
No problem, Guillaume.
In an emergency, if you have to.
Of course, when I get it, I'll be testing it to make sure it is actually the weight that they advertised. If not, I'm going to be filing a claim with eBay because it's not the right set. Like, I don't want to pay. Like, I paid probably more than it's worth it, but
Cheap.
like the first good set that I got from Japanese eBay was already like $130. So this isn't that much more than that, and inflation. Yeah, and I just got the last cheap one off of eBay, Lucina. So the next cheapest is like $300. There's one person that advertises an Amos Max, but it's actually the Max Color, which is not the same. It doesn't have the extra weight. It's basically the same as this set at that point. If I remember correctly. Apparently it's just the day to wait on honor poems. All the Mahjong sets? Exactly, M2. Yeah, I'm glad I already have one. We were just talking about that earlier. Oh, hopefully it ships soon. Is that going to cause a problem? Delivery date was going to be between the 4th and the 16th. So it might already be shipped. Yeah, I should check that. Oh. We're playing sake cards, right? We should play sake cards. One of these club nights. Are they in the suitcase?
I don't remember. I might have pulled them back out,
Then that would be stopping me.
but I can't remember if I had the sleeves, like peroxide set or not.
Just all these Dora just dying left and right. Oh yeah, that's rough. Arcade cabs from Japan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think one of the big distributors in the U.S. said like, I'm canceling all the orders,
Yeah.
and then they won't go back up until I can reprice them all.
Yep. Sounds about right. Oh, I haven't checked the Kazuna Discord. They're the ones that do a lot of the table importing for Mahjong. God, this is gonna be so good if I wasn't folding. Okay. Eat some. Yeah.
Who's holding my dragons?
Me? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I only drew these in my last board draw.
Dude, I literally started with
I started folding a while
1
ago.
through 8.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
Yeah. I started folding here, basically. But like looking at your hand, I saw that it could have been a flush, so I was holding on to these. But I was okay with feeding it, which is why I was okay with discarding that, because it wouldn't be a win. But
I was gonna say Thomas already discarded that. I didn't take the bait, but I guess you assumed I was waiting for a cheat or something too.
yeah, exactly.
Nope. Upgrading to a couple dragons.
Yeah, to kind of feed you when I can, but I cannot feed you dragons. When it looks like you're going for a flush, have an open set of dragons, and there's no other dragons on the board, I can't discard them.
I mean, that's why I initially didn't take it.
Yeah.
Someone else was over.
And I had the red one for a while, I think, and drew into the white relatively recently. Yeah, it was just a hard fold. I had the pair of West, too, if I needed to really fold.
I had a thing for an upcoming fighting game tournament up there. I'm like, oh, I should maybe think about that. But I think that's like the same weekend as another local convention. So 2.5 hour drive. It's local. Convention.
It's just weird though. I do
Not
feel like
leaving
I'm
the
actually
state
playing really
borders.
well right now, despite feeling really out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Autopilot. I'm still pretty good.
But like better than normal is the problem.
Holy shit, it's Yoshi.
I love that guy. As long as you're not talking about the guy from Cincinnati.
No, there's someone playing as Yoshi whose player name is Yoshi.
The Yoshi.
Yeah, the Yoshi.
My uncle is Yoshi.
My uncle works at Nintendo and is also literally a dinosaur.
What? Oh. I was like, what are you doing?
It was my entire goal just to confuse you. Apparently, in doing so, I accidentally gave you a helpful reminder.
Oh, I'm helping run the mini studio, so I just click on the link.
Yeah, that's the tournament up in Manor. It's the Cleveland one, boss.
The big fucking tournament.
Yeah. Boss mistake on the link. Or just model if you want to abbreviate it. MTL.
These draws are interesting.
I fear it might kill the Nautilus this year. Given it's 5 days long.
Yeah, that's it's a lot. I should really check in on Go West. I haven't really bothered to look at the Discord lately. And we're
It's
like 3 weeks out from that.
Chad, I'm very confused right now.
It's not happening in 2 weeks.
I'm not really no.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they requested the date too late, and I think they're waiting to hear from like the GM, like what's going on. But I think they're looking at dates in like August and September now, which is interesting
Great. When I
because that's when literally everything else happens.
Quite a few, Mordecai. I know pretty well.
also don't know if I'll be in town.
Got a big vacation plans.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going back to Japan again.
Assuming it's not illegal by then.
Yeah, that's part of the problem that I'm worrying about for sure. Is that it's like, oh, I want to do this as a big family reunion type thing. Get my siblings, get my parents, get my uncle who already lives out there. Well, like, my mother is already, and I love her, a nervous wreck at the best of times.
Oh no.
So the more international hubbub goes on, the more likely she is to be like, no, let's stay home. No, actually.
These draws started out looking so good.
Did you know the one who came up with the name Go West?
I don't remember. I saw everyone talking about it, but that was like 2 months ago.
Alright then. This time just got significantly worse. Alright then. Just put this right here. Because that's what that could be happening.
I remember working
God, is this happening? Why does this game do this? There's so many landmines in my hand right now.
Sumo.
Same weight? Nope.
Bleach, Jinfu, Sumo,
Hold on. You got two Dora. The one
Two Dora.
5.
plus.
Sumo,
Yes.
So I could not have possibly dealt him.
6,000 back.
So is you holding onto these? Wait, really?
Coming out to 41.
41. So you're telling me the Southford is live?
One there.
Yeah. Yep. No, I was like 2 Shanten for a fully concealed Honitsu, Itsu, double non. When I had to hold.
Well, now.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway, supposing international travel is still okay in another 4 or 5 months, the issue is still whether the dollar to yen rate will hold out because it's been so nice for so long. And, it definitely dipped this morning, and it gets us starting to worry.
Yep.
I've gotten so spoiled by 150 yen to the dollar. Like 120 would still be great. If it goes back below 100, like that's it. It's joking. Never want to live like that ever again.
They're gonna tariff you to make you come, to let you come back.
Me specifically.
Would not surprise me.
We should
Are
find
you
this
registered as
one
a
guy.
Democrat? If so,
We should find this one guy and make him pay all of these. There's someone who already has a whole lot of money, so he won't mind a whole lot. I think we could reinvent this as just, normal taxation. I think it would be... I was about to make an Henri Mayu joke, but I don't think anyone else here
still the left wall, really?
is familiar with that.
Hey, we got a break last time.
We did. Sort of. It was still to the dealer's left. Huh. This sucks. But if it's anything like my last hands, this is the one that's going to win a bunch of points. These draws certainly haven't made my hand worse yet. That's good. You did not yet, Mordecai. Not to give too much information, but I was having some medical issues that included nausea. So I have not eaten food yet. Have you been able to subsist on your weekly pistachio?
Just one?
Just one. It's a thing. Yeah. Is it daily or weekly? I can't remember.
True samurai can sustain themselves do a single leaf.
I don't know. That always just, there's some line, I think from some Missy Elliott song, where it's just like, I heard she eat one cracker a day, that we always used to joke about. It's the silliest lines.
Mm-hmm. One pistachio a day, okay. That's what it was. Yeah, it happens from time to time, so I can mostly deal with it. Just sucks. The fun bit is I've talked to doctors about it, and there's been like one that's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that sort of thing happening. And that's it. Like no one can diagnose anything or strange. Mordecai, you have to eat. We've talked about this. Actually, have we talked about this? If not, we need to. You need to eat. Yeah, and like the big thing is it's like intermittent episodes, not really some continuous predictable thing. So I've had a doctor that told me like, oh, come by when you're having issues. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work. It's not worth it. Probably not.
Those guys.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Damn, alright.
I thought she was dead serious for a moment. And I should have known better because it's Tara.
Wrong. Ooh.
Reach. 2,600.
Actually,
Getting past secret debit cards. Hey guys, you want to see this cool new debit card?
get it.
Oh, that's sick.
I keep starting with like a pair of the Dora and then dealing it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm playing it perfectly, but I don't think I'm playing poorly either.
Oh, great.
It's one of those like.
Then one
Oh,
Yeah, Nomad episodes include like sweating and nausea and like passing out. So it's a lot of fun, especially when the nurse trying to help you out of anesthesia is like, oh, what the fuck is this? I felt kind of bad for her in hindsight, but I don't remember any of it. I just find this amusing for some reason. Okay. Yep. Still your left. Come on, Chiho. Don't think this is a Chiho. One of these days I'll say that and actually get the Chiho. It'd be great. Except if I'm streaming it, then no one will believe it's real.
what are you doing, homie?
fumbling the quadra.
As usual, Penguin.
But I can reach so far.
You can only reach once, though. I really need to get these nails redone, though.
After like a year, you certified, but you still like a really advice.
One moment, Chad, I'm repositioning it a little bit. Because I noticed that my back is not doing so great. Alright, there we go. That should be better. Totally, Mordecai. Wait, what's the Chiho equivalent? Drawing a tile that improves your hand? My thoughts exactly. See, Chiho. The discards are depressing. Exactly. If you flip the table, no one can remember that you discard anything, so it's cheap. What is the theoretical play here? I think it's this. I don't know. No idea if that's right or not. Looks like it might have been wrong.
Perhaps it was incorrect.
You've chosen 4.
Preach. I will not be accepting questions. That discard set is ridiculous. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I had reasons for everything. I don't know if they were good or not, but they were reasons.
This doesn't sound like 25, but it's a completely live style. That's fine. This game has gone on long enough.
No, like the sequence brought up the value of my hand a little bit.
Fuck you.
But yeah. Oh, this is how I lose the lead.
Sweet deal.
Or maybe I get lucky and he deals into me. That'll totally happen. Hey, it did.
Oh.
Richu Chundora, 52 becomes 61. See, it's all theoretically completely fine. So what happened was I had to choose this here after drawing this, and I was Dama beforehand. So by discarding this increases my hand value from 26 to 32. And it also gives me a lot of options to upgrade. And then I did. I drew this, and that's when I reached it. So that was the thought. I don't know if it's right or not, but those are the things that happened. God, that's like the first time I've won a Riku battle in like 2 months. Oh, good point. It was actually 6,400 base, so 1,200 more.
1,200 more?
Yeah. Because having Shun and a set of 3s is enough food to bring up 52 total. Thank you, Pocket.
What have you done?
See, the thing is, I knew it because I just talked about how, oh yeah, this increases my hand value by keeping this extra triplet, and then completely forgot about it.
You're just so excited that you won the Richu battle.
Exactly. Ugh.
The Richu off.
I still blame the medical issues. You guys expect me to score hands? Come on. Was that a Fantastic Four reference?
I was thinking old Sega arcade games.
Okay. I was thinking Flame On.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's a few things wrong with Human Torch. But
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh,
Oh, so you're cheating.
totally. But didn't start the discard or draws with house to my left. That's the important part. This is a hand of tiles, even. Exactly, Pocket. Bump.
Oh, cool. That works. Yep. There we go. We're coming.
Oh, don't start saying things like that, chat. That never goes well. See, I told you. Ugh. Thanks. What the fuck is this game? Eh?
There we go. Yep.
Okay.
Reach 20 out.
Oh, Jesus.
Even manga.
Yep. All right then. That was a hand. I even made it to 10-5. Waiting on 3-6 pin. All right, that's all last. Let's do this.
I got 400 points. I can hit the third.
Wait, why? What is the benefit of that there, Penguin? You're just dealing in the Aka at that point. If it was Akanashi, maybe. Akanashi and, not winning. Oh my.
Yeah, it's nice.
What are you at?
I'm sorry?
What are you at for score?
Less than 40.
Okay. I'm at 60.2.
I'm at 13.
5, 50.
30.
Oh, wait, 55 too. Not bad. Yeah, because that's 45, 54, 55 too. Yep.
I'm at 38, give or take a couple hundred.
Okay.
Hard.
All right.
Start.
Yeah, so I need to not. Hanuman Sumo doesn't do it for you. So I need to deal into Hanuman or worse. Okay, I'm in a decent spot.
You need to deal into my hand, which currently has 12 orphans.
Yeah, exactly, Taka. That's why I'm saying in this situation, this does not make sense. Penguin, you're just really trying to jinx me, aren't you? I think that's fine. Awesome, Mordecai. I need to take my own advice next. I'm starting to get hungry. So here's this. Yeah. I remember how to play this game, I think. I forgot how to play this game. Cheat.
It feels more
What do you do for good day?
Yeah, having said that, it's just I just don't want
Cheat.
God, now I have to start being careful. Okay.
That's Lori, baby.
I have no guts.
Do you have Lori?
I have points.
I guess that's true.
Cheat.
See, when I was learning Mahjong at the beginning, we called this the one chi and hold maneuver.
It's my future technique.
Confusing
Chi.
call. There we go. Does that one check out?
That's one. I was like, wait, I know I can cheat.
I can do it.
We have the technology. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was.
See, now we have a question. I think this is the answer, but I don't like it. I think that's fine.
Fair enough.
I literally
That's
just
a lot
threw
of
the
points.
second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, right? There are 3 Chun Honitsu.
Oh, yes. That's the.
Oh, Chanta. 7.
Oh, and it's a rating. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 18.
I'm negative 5,800.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right. 60. No, 58. That's how numbers work. Yeah. Good. All right, who's got a phone to report?
Of course, I can,
What were you after? I just couldn't help you.
and the other Roman is up, which I figured is cheese.
Yeah. Like, my option was to fold on this, but it actually looks kind of scary over here, is the problem. So I had to find a different route. At least you busted in all last. If you're gonna bust, that's the time to.
Sure enough.
Yeah, I was in Tenpai, and the moment that happened, I was like, yep, nope. Hard pass. Because I drew this. Yeah. Something went wrong. You forgot your name. Okay, make sure my count was right. So 45, 54, 54, 3, 54, 6, 55, 1, 2. Okay. No. Okay. I almost wrote that I was over 550,000. That would have been a bit much. Do you count this? Or are you ignoring them?
No, it was 8. Yeah, it was 18. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes it okay. Why am I score so high? That can't be right.
Yeah.
But
So 32.6? Yeah.
that's what I came to, and I was like, that seems way too high. That can't be right.
That's about right.
Okay, 70.
Did we call you Stacy? Alright. So we need a picture.
Huh?
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
The perfect soda.
A wandering rodent using all of his points before moving on.
Apparently Popeyes has a pickle menu now. And
Really?
my girlfriend tried the pickle lemonade and said it was fire.
Interesting.
I'm assuming
To each their own.
not sweet pickles.
I mean, it has to be, right?
Not necessarily.
That's fair. I just don't know any, like, chain store that stocks sweet pickles.
My last words were, I'm negative 5,800.
That'd be even better if there was a math error in there.
No, that was pretty. It was a dealer Hanuman. I had 12 and 2.
I know, but just imagine that being your last words when it's not even true.
That'd be fucked up and weird. I'm too good at math for that.
Okay, apparently pickle lemonade is delicious, according to Mordecai, the food expert who eats 1 pistachio a day.
Finally, real gaming.
Are we shuffling tables? Everyone over there playing still? Do you have 4 people still? 5 people. Okay.
I know what they all are. I just can't remember the names. It's just like all the ones I don't know.
Oh. No, Chanta. Chanta Honitsu Shun Dora-san. Oh
I
yeah.
never remember Chanchu Chan because I don't usually go for it.
Yep.
So
There's a reason for that.
those are fundamentally incompatible with Tanya. I don't believe in them.
You're not simples, they can't hurt you.
See, Mordecai, I'm also on a diet, so that's like a constant state of being at this point.
I think I'm heading out.
Okay. All right, we have
Y'all should be here next week.
Sounds good. See you then. Wow. I think we're at 8 people.
Oh, no, it wasn't that one. Okay, no, we just picked it up. Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, Alex. Oh, no, they brought a house over there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I have 2 tables shuffled together here. So everyone's still playing. If you're playing, come grab a tile. If someone wants to grab a tile for me, we can tell what table this is. We are the dragon table. This is the dragon table.
On stream?
Yeah.
Suffering tables to tiles to.
Yep, you're right there.
I was like, that's not a wind tile.
Right. And you haven't gotten one yet? No.
Wait, who's sitting out?
We had one leave.
Oh, thumbs up.
Yep. So you're east over there. Yep. No one took their tile with them, right? Okay. All right.
We'll know when we build the wall.
You're putting very high value on my math ability. I scored a couple hands wrong this time. Chad had to help me.
I scored wrong too, but that's just a thing that I do right now.
Why wouldn't Chad assume you're right?
I don't know, but thank God I got an extra 1,200 points out of it. No, it was kind of funny because I was explaining my reasoning why I discarded 4-3-2 reaching. It was very strange because I was pin pie on 2-4 waiting on 3, and then I drew a triplet on my pair, which increased the value of my hand. So I decided to switch to the I switched to the Tonti weight, and so discarded the 4. Then I immediately drew a 3. Like, well, I guess I'm just discarding this 3. And then I drew a different pair weight that kept the high value because I had the 2 triplets still.
Sometimes it happens.
Exactly.
It around like crazy.
Yeah, and then I reached and then the right person built into me. It's good. The person who was nipping at my heels for first place.
I was watching because I wanted to learn to score a little bit better, and I was watching Light Grunty, I think was who made the video, and it was about scoring foo. Just because I want to start getting, being able to score my own hand, not relying on other people.
We can get you practice if you want.
They made the point of like, oh yeah, the terminals and the honors, when they're anything pretty much, get you more foo than simples. It's like, I'd forgotten about that. And it's like, oh, so if I have a choice between like 2 sets that I want to go for, and one's a terminal to keep and one's a simple, you might want to keep the terminal.
In general, yeah.
If you're not gonna...
Yeah, pairs don't matter either way.
If your Yaku isn't at stake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that before. It's like, oh, that's a simple way to like level up the game a little.
Yeah. No, his videos are pretty good. I'm working on competing in that market because he doesn't even do YouTube anymore. As far as I know, anyway.
Oh, I don't know if they've uploaded in a while. That video was like 7 years old, so...
Yeah, no, that's about right. That's about when all of his were uploaded. He's a surgeon from California, so I imagine he's a little busy with life. It was funny because when I first started making videos, he like fucking interrogated me.
He's like, "Why are you on my turf?"
Like not quite, but yeah. No, he's a decent guy. But no, it was more that I started my YouTube videos during COVID after having played in 2 American tournaments ever. And like anyone who's doing that sort of thing, everyone knows them because the American community was so small at the time. So all of a sudden this person comes on, starts getting a ton of popularity during COVID. And he's like, what the fuck? Who is this?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah. So I get it. Because that was one of the first questions he asked is, have you been to any tournaments? I'm like, yep, 2. One of which was 16 people.
And was that at the time where the other one was one you'd organized?
What's that?
Was that at the time where the other one had been one you'd organized?
I didn't count those. I'm talking
Okay,
like
I
travel
was
for
gonna
2
say,
tournaments.
because that would be like even more so like why you haven't heard of me.
Yeah, one was a car ride away. The other one was technically a car ride away, just a much longer car ride away.
Just a quick 12 hour.
Yeah, one that I would not drive nowadays.
Anything's a car ride away if you count riding a car onto a boat and then taking the boat somewhere else.
Do they have car ferries that go across the Atlantic for people?
I'm sure they do.
Like I know you can ship your car that way.
I'm not sure there's a
yeah.
car ferry.
Oh, that's an important distinction.
Yeah.
This isn't the Titanic where they just lift.
Are you sure it isn't?
Yeah, I do appreciate that, Mordecai. I probably still need to stop for food at some point here, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine over here.
That house seems pretty bad. Yeah, fair enough. I think... God, did I even go with anyone to the first tournament?
Sorry.
No, I'm laughing at the person behind you. I don't know if they know they're not on stream, but... I can't remember. I honestly can't remember if I went with anyone in my first tournament. I met some people there. Weird. But like it's the town I grew up in, so it wasn't that bad to drive. Not reaching.
Beach?
No, I said not reaching.
Yeah. not
You don't listen.
Oh, never listen.
Oh my God. So I've actually got a short on at Mars. It's way harder than it looks. But basically it's similar to a mechanics grip in cards, if you know what that is, where you're basically holding the deck. I can't even demonstrate without a deck of cards. But basically you are constantly holding the tiles like this, more or less. Come on. Riichi, Patsumo, Pinfudora, Dora, Hanuman? Sure, why not? So constantly holding tiles like this, and you're basically just switching them and sliding them against each other. Just by doing this right here.
How much was it?
If you're done.
Stacked with food.
So, yeah. Really hard to demonstrate other than that, though. Okay, go ahead and take a look at the short. I kind of like slow it down a little bit and everything for you. It's called a kotegai, for the record. Oh yeah, he lived in Michigan at the time. I did meet up with someone and carpooled out to that tournament. I forgot. This guy has moved far away since then. So I forgot he was originally from Michigan. So he drove through. Yeah, train. Maybe I'm just imagining that actually. I would kind of be out of his way. I don't know. Yep, no problem, Mars. Yep, I had one game of good luck and now we're back to standard old crow luck. Yeah. I mean, Penguin, if you were curious, you could ask Zell, because it would have been him, and it would have been the tournament before COVID. Not the last one before COVID, but the 16-person one before COVID. So he'll probably remember that.
It's actually a land before time. No one.
Exactly.
COVID.
Totally.
Wait,
That's, yeah.
you didn't. Yeah, that's the worst tile.
No, don't just leave it. No.
Just leave it. It is what it is.
You can't switch tiles on the wall, even if they get revealed.
But that is the worst tile to reveal.
Yep. So generally, you put the tile down first, and then you flip the tile.
Okay, put the dial down first, and then flip.
Yep.
And I've learned by experience how we do that.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, he and I were pretty close there, Penguin. I assume you knew that, even if you didn't know you knew it. What is this hand? I hate this hand so much.
Oh, I love this hand for you.
I hate this hand so much. Yeah, it's like a neoprene Mordecai. It's called a junk mat, if you're curious. It's like the ubiquitous type of mat to use for this game.
And it is not junk, as the name suggests.
No,
It's pretty good.
it is a pretty good mat.
Yeah.
Sturdy bird.
And it's not a weird question at all.
Yeah, especially if you're
No way, really?
So what the fuck do I do now? I mean, I think we just cross our fingers.
Hope you don't deal in.
It's probably not this. Yeah, exactly, Mordecai. That thin neoprene.
So is that like
What are the odds?
1.5 reach?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not quite double reach. It's close enough.
So
Though,
imagine
right?
having to calculate diminishing returns based on the turn you reach.
Yeah, let's not take our chances.
Fuck is this hand? God damn it. I guess we're obligated to do
Why did
this.
you have to be so fast?
I didn't mean.
I know, it's all your fault.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm here. Oh man.
No, you've got it all wrong, Penguin. Because we want to draw this tile and discard this tile, and then we can do cool stuff. Fuck. Like, there's no way. No. No.
One for both of us? If you're just gonna stand on it, just like I'm fine with that. But I also can't trust you to eat like 3/4 of the thing when I turn my head. I don't do it. Who is going to? Other than your husband.
Judge. This is such a bad idea.
Push, push, push. Devil on your shoulder.
Oh no. The two hands of
Chat, is this allowed? I think this
That
is
can only mean one
like no.
thing.
This might actually be illegal.
Pivots? I mean, I'm in the game.
Like Penguin, I think you know what I'm thinking, right?
Some weird cheat way.
So, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care if it's illegal. Con.
Yep. I take the blame for it.
Reach.
Look at all that food. That's a lot of food.
That is important.
This isn't the one where you have a bunch of apes out there. Okay.
Okay.
See, it's the blind Ricci from the Rinshon. It's great.
Unfortunately, so. And it's at least a Hanuman.
Naturally.
Because he's looking to Dora. Yes, it's just a Hanuman.
I would have missed everything.
The 6,000, my lord.
Change?
Yeah, so there was a world.
You can't.
I can't.
Can someone else make me change? Yeah, you got all of it.
There was a world where I ended up with Doko instead.
Thank you.
So I'm sitting on all this food.
I do.
So this was what? 3242 foo? So on a roll, this is an 80 foo hand.
It's a lot of food. Just what I was talking about. Dude.
Yep. But I had to wait on this, is the problem.
Oh. And I got the tile you wanted. I wasn't going to drop it.
I mean, there's other ones. With 82, it's
That
kind
one
of
would have been
whatever.
the best one for you now.
Yep. But yeah, exactly, Penguin. That's why that tile is very bad to show. Yeah, I can't remember if that play is actually legal or not in parlors. I know you can't win off that tile once it's revealed. In a lot of them. But I don't know if Con into Ricci that would be okay or not. No, 6 months. Yeah.
Nobody saw me there.
What is that?
Actually, yeah. I've got a little bit more stamina than I typically have at this time of my day.
I mean, it is what it is. With it being a turn 2 Ricci, you have to assume the hand isn't a goddamn Hanuman.
It wasn't. It was 3,900 for a while.
Yeah, I know the win's illegal. I'm just not sure if the Ricci is or not.
Your face cooked. You got burned.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm down 10,000 points so far.
Bring that down first.
Remember, Wall, this is when you're supposed to give me what I want.
That's right. Speak to me, O wall.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't have class this morning. I only had work until 12:45.
Yeah, there wasn't actually a Judge Mordecai, but yeah.
Typically, I'm at work at 9:15. So I have to attend the class and a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, that's the problem is, I if I call a judge, I'm calling for myself. I am the judge. And the executioner, but not the jury. I don't have multiple personalities.
Y'all are the jury.
Charlie always from my coffee block. We need to watch that this weekend. It needs to be black again for my last concert.
This is a strange hand.
The only winning team is done right now.
Why is that? I don't know when the next time isn't gonna wear this business. Judging by the way things are going, it's probably never. Ora!
Wait, what's right here? I think it's this. Slow down. You got this, girl.
Yep, those are the lyrics. That's how it goes.
Yep. All I remember is that the song's in Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Fuck.
I couldn't understand the lyrics back then.
This is what I get for making correct plays.
Now that'll happen.
So Chad, the lesson here, play badly. That's your takeaway.
Play badly when you're playing against me. That's how you learn.
Cool.
Okay. I didn't want to draw anyone.
Nice.
Yeah. Is what it is. Backfires happen.
No. Put it back. I'm not letting you do that. Nuh-uh.
Maybe it's not a backfire. Maybe everything was planned. Did you ever consider that? I totally wouldn't rather have a way better hand right now. Oh, that's easy at that point, Penguin. That's ugly. I think this is the right play here. Yeah. That was the oh fuck. I chose to cut a pair of north. Yeah. Immediately drew the
You
third.
may be wondering how I got myself into this situation.
And this is where someone reaches, and now I go in, and it's gonna be great.
Nah, no way that'll happen.
No, never. Cool. Daijoubu. Daijoubu.
Majong Night.
Isn't there a word for that? There's a word that's the opposite of daijoubu, and I can't remember what it is. Taka, help. You speak Japanese?
Actually, maybe I should be
I should know this, and yet I can't think of what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably Moo or Boo something. I don't know.
Still over here to the finger.
No way. No way. I can only think of Agunai. That's
Wait,
not
really? That can't be true. I thought there was a word that was just the opposite of daijoubu.
No. It's bad. It's horrible. I don't know. It's horrible.
Huh. Apparently, daijoubu also means the opposite of daijoubu sometimes. According to Taka, unless I completely misunderstood, which is not unlikely.
Never mind, it's fine. Kind of lie.
I guess. I don't know.
Kidding me. No.
Roll.
No.
8,000.
How much? What is it?
8.
I don't want to not have it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I thought there was some other word, but maybe I'm just crazy. Either that or maybe my coworkers were lying to me. That's also very possible.
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, Taka, his name is Taka.
Right. Yeah. What are you gonna
Yeah.
look for? Not okay, I guess.
And basically. I mean, the thing is, daijoubu means so many goddamn things.
There's a bunch of that I'm learning now. Like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Wait, have you been getting in Real Japan too?
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
They're amazing.
I love them.
I love them. Actually, I haven't heard that much in this Smash tourney. Have I been missing it?
I'm Japanese.
I just enjoyed it became a thing. Is their merch store live yet?
I don't know.
I know they were working on it. And if I'm Japanese isn't one of the options, I'll be surprised. And also, I may buy it just for the irony.
Sugi. Also. Yeah. Also, Kaname has a video about it's like he's just saying all the different versions of like so desu. And it's just like so desu ne, so desu ne, so desu ne. And it's just like a bunch of different intonations, like all mean a different thing. And he's like so desu ka, so desu ka, so. And it's just like 18 of them in a row.
Oh, yeah. East 4. Nope. As you can tell, Chad, he doesn't come here very often.
I'm changing that.
You better.
Oh yeah.
I think you said that like 3 months ago when you were here last.
Yeah, and then I had to care for my mom. So.
That's fair. Way to make me feel like a bitch.
It's okay. She just had leukemia.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
Wait, we had this conversation last time, didn't we?
I know. Yeah, we did.
Whoops.
I mean, it's fine. No, you're right. I should have come to club.
Yep. Something like that.
I drew the wrong tile. That's fine.
I've done that before.
Oh, sorry.
And we're back. Thank you very much, Penguin. I appreciate the assist there. It is all Ian's fault for not noticing.
I blame your hair and my ignorance.
My hair.
Because it's under your hair.
Oh yeah, I guess these lights are facing me right now. So again, I ask, is reverse Monomon a thing? Yeah, smash names, you know.
Mr. Fish and Apparition. We're rooting for Apparition.
Wait, what?
Are those people competing over there? They're upstairs. Oh, they're upstairs.
If we're doing it, I could do it. If we were doing it, I could do it, but I have no reason. The reverse Monomon. I have a 9-so in my hand. I'm not going to discard it. It's nice and happy where it's at, but yeah. Yeah, I usually do that, Penguin, but I've been incredibly out of it tonight. Yeah, typically our games take about 2 hours, a little bit less, and the mic time is usually about 2 hours. So it's usually a pretty good time to change it out.
No, this is Bob. Okay. Well, say it anyway.
I hate allergies. The trees are attacking my face.
See,
The trees also smell like fish.
The trees smell like fish and they should all die. Legitimately, they're an invasive species.
Yep.
I feel I'm not actually going to do that. Disclaimer, internet. But if I was more of an anarchist, I would just cut down a bunch of the pear trees, and they wouldn't be able to do anything about it because they're pear trees. If they die, you replace them with like actual trees that are like supposed to live in Ohio.
well, it depends on your type of mic too, Penguin. Don't forget.
You what? I'm sorry. Oh.
I guess we cut this down. Please hold for the immediate backfire.
So guys, are we looking to order any food here or we can't crowd this area, okay? If we're all done here eating or didn't eat, again, if you can crowd the area.
Actually, that was a mistake. Whoops. This was the right play, I think. But it's fine. Well, fuck. This isn't a good one. But I think I'm pot committed at this point. Okay.
It's bad funny though.
How about the long sushi? It's also like a one shot, so in multiple ways.
Yeah, or do that.
Safe tile.
Also, that's not a guarantee that Kathy has an It's just Kathy.
Exactly, Penguin. My thoughts 100%.
What's the quote?
I hate this game.
Yeah, what's the quote? Mahjong great suffering.
Not a single benefit.
Yes, thank you for the quote. Yep, it's real right now. Yeah, you're feeling it too.
I hate this game.
No way. Really, reaching Mahjong? No.
This is an intriguing situation. I mean, if we draw the right tile, we go for it.
I don't have any safe tiles. It was just out of chance. That's so sad.
Oh god, it could have
That's just
happened
what,
too.
2000?
Yeah, 2000.
So,
2600.
sorry, Ricci Peiko? 26, yeah. So, I'm technically not 10 pi.
Or I can give you.
Technically not 10 pi.
Rough.
But on any draw, I can go for the con. So there's some complex weights where the Rinchon was 4 pin. So there's some weights where it happens. But I drew this when I was waiting on this. And then you immediately drew the green.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fun.
Yep.
What is Rinchon?
4 pin.
4 pin?
It was 4 pin.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what does the term mean?
What?
What does the term Rinchon mean?
Oh, the Rinchon tile is the replacement tile for a con.
The replacement tile?
For a con.
For con, oh.
Yeah, so Rinchon Kaiho is winning off of the replacement tile.
Gotcha.
I'm not about to do this yourself, bro.
It wasn't no chance. We didn't look at our next draw, Penguin. But if I draw, what was it? There's a way that wins, I think. Oh no, so the 4 doesn't ever win, does it? You have to draw like exactly another 4 or 7. But, South round. New round, new me.
I'm already yakitori.
We don't buy anything here, we gotta get out.
I'm not moving without a coat.
Well, let's figure it out.
There have been so many honor Dora at this table. All night.
It's been an honor.
I hate you.
Me too.
He knows how to speak Crow.
That feels like a compliment. Appreciate that.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, alright. I'm pushing it. I get it. That is like as close as it comes, though.
I'm not with them.
Hey, expect you guys all day.
I'm not with them. Get out right now. No close security. I'm not with them. Yes! Away from her.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. So what just happened?
He just stole my food.
Oh fuck. I mean, it's whatever. It wasn't the door. Alright, sorry, there's some excitement around here. Give us just a moment here. Yeah.
So I need a move.
Yeah. It wouldn't hurt to report that the one guy ran out with your food too.
Yeah, they can replace your food.
Yeah. So if you want to go do that real quick, now's the time.
Hey, one of those guys just stole my food right now.
Did they?
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Him too. It's not the first time something like this has happened, but yeah,
How often is it a thing, roughly?
not often.
Okay.
It's campus.
Like yearly, every half year.
Probably like, oh, what was the last thing that happened? We had the one creepy guy.
The coat guy.
Yeah. And that was probably about 4 months ago. But that was just creepy, not like bad.
Yeah.
He like tried to pick up a worker's coat and walk away with it. Not like even like running or anything. It's like, oh yeah, it's my friend's. No, it's not. You literally took it from behind the desk. Like it was weird. So. Don't worry, chat. We're all okay. Yeah, it's stuff like that that made me stop keeping things like my purse over there and things like that. I know you probably could have jumped up and stopped the guy, but I approve of you not doing that.
Nah, no reason to do that.
Yep.
Also, I mean, I'd knock over the table.
Yeah. There we go. Slightly distractible night.
Yes.
It happens.
And upper.
Love this game. This game is the best.
The #1 game ever.
Mm-hmm.
It is truly one of the games of all time.
That's the energy tonight. Nah, mood. What does the golf term play on it or whatever?
Play it as it lies.
Yeah.
I used to be a golfer, sort of. It was weird. Sure. This couldn't possibly backfire again. Basically Mordecai. Someone got assaulted a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there anything that if you don't mind taking that. Yeah, that's fine.
Bro, that girl was the president. She said we could come in. I had no idea you were what I was trying to say, they all got there. That game was working. No, let me go. And the girl was like, it smells like shots. I'm like, fuck yes. She's the president. She said we could come in.
Yeah, it's nice to say if that sort of thing happened more often, we'd be requesting a little bit deeper seat in the place. So that sort of thing also tends to happen at doors. How dare you?
Yeah, can you not? Reach Mahjong, everybody.
Fuck. Oh, looks like this is going to be a game.
At least it's Genbutsu. At least you're not dealing in Nippatsu.
But he could Ipatsumo on my Oya again. Okay. I will allow you not doing that. In fact, some might even say that's preferred. I mean, if you're waiting on this, you're a master, right?
Yes, that would be great.
It's possible. It's a weird situation, James. And not necessarily Penguin. Like, I am okay with discarding this for certain reasons that I can't articulate at the moment. But we need to draw something that makes it worth it to push first. There's no way it's worth it here. Your discards are also something else.
can tell I'm not enjoying the draws right now.
And then they
I'm sorry, give me just a moment.
One more, right?
It's 3 more tiles. So yeah, go ahead.
One more.
Go ahead.
Really.
Sorry. What's the safest tile here? Probably this.
They were like chasing.
I absolutely would have dealt in if you hadn't discarded that. Because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, my safest tile is this Nakasuchi tile right here.
I thought you were 10 high.
Nope.
I was like 1500.
No, when you have face-up tiles, they just go there or whatever. But, nope.
Wow.
Okay, 1 Humba. But no, I assume you drew a red dragon at some point there.
I had 2 of them at the very end there. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Yep, and I had all the red 5s and I couldn't use them.
So
I got the last one after I discarded the 2 tiles I needed to use it. Like, really?
But yeah, so based on your reaction, I knew that you had at least one of the red dragons in your hand, so if I had a tile that was worth pushing, I was completely fine with discarding one. But yeah. Didn't have a tile worth discarding.
It's probably better to like poker face, but like whatever,
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
But that's one thing I like about real life Mahjong is you have a ton of people who learn to play online and that sort of thing and don't know how to hide their poker face either. Like it's just...
Or they don't care.
Yeah, body reads are very useful in this game when you're playing in person. A lot of them are not intentional too. One thing that people tend to do a lot, and it wouldn't surprise me if you did, is the first time you draw a tile that could be close to your winning tile, like as far as like, you know, it's you're waiting on 7-4 and you draw a 6-0.
Yeah.
You pause. Because you wait and confirm, you're like, wait, I know my tile's near there. Is this it?
Yeah. So when you see someone pause after they draw it,
you have an idea that their tile, their weight could be very close to that. Nope.
another one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because mountain spin.
Yep, similar Mordecai. A lot of similarities. Okay. What the fuck is this?
One of the hands of
You
all
can't
time.
prove that.
That's true. There could just be crows over there.
Huh. Well, this exists.
But she didn't seem like she did it. Her feels were
Yeah, this is definitely a thing that exists right now.
One of the games of all time.
Didn't you? Never mind. You can't say that when you made a conscious decision to do what you did.
What, you mean to sit down and play the game?
No, not that decision. The other decision that you're trying to hide by making that statement.
Drawing bad tiles?
Not quite.
You're right, I made a conscious decision to draw bad tiles.
Not just bad tiles. Tiles that would have been good for me. I wanted those tiles.
I know. But you can't have them.
No. Can't have nothing.
And why you can't have nice things. This game.
Yeah, Mordecai, at the moment, it's kind of whatever. At the moment, we're just waiting and seeing what we draw. That's what it comes down to. There's no need to make any decisions just yet, because everything is still pretty normal. We're getting to the point where we're going to need to make a decision on the thing that we have with this shape. But first, it's probably going to be this tile. Bad pun. Chi.
That's cheating.
You can't prove it.
I just assume it is with you.
Yeah, but that's not really a thing, is the problem. Con.
Is this the most cons I've ever seen you do in months?
Maybe.
I'm sitting. Maybe.
Wrong 5. What's going on here? Mordecai, you say that every time. Roll.
No way, man. This is the worst
But my
thing.
hand is cheap as hell though. It's just
No, it's not. You have Dora. Oh no, that's not the Dora. This is the Dora. Never mind. Okay.
These are the doors.
Yeah. So you don't get home, but I get home the. So mine is 8,000. Or sorry, this is 16. Yes. So 8,300, and I get this.
1,302.
I need help.
Oh gosh.
And then you
then I
get.
just get. I'll let you start.
Oh yeah. Forgot that was a thing.
And the winning tile is the same. It's 100. I don't think I got it. I just.
What do you think it is?
I don't get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
not confused. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. How many fill?
2 from the. This is just 2 from
Yep.
the winning tile, and then 2.
So that's 4.
4.
Yeah.
4.
So total is 6.
So it's just 20 foo, right?
26. So you have 20 base plus the 6 for what we just talked about, which rounds
so
up
it's
to 30.
So it's
Yep.
130.
Yep. As dealer, that's 1,500. Yeah, Mordecai, it was definitely an interesting one. But no, I had this on the draw, which is when I said, what the fuck? So it was a very strange one. And 3 of them were together, too. Like, I pull up the hand and there's 3 6s right next to each other. But my hand shape at the time was 2 4 6 6 6 6. So you have to wait on that, but then I drew the other 2. So I discarded the 4 after I keyed, because I couldn't con there. And I was really hoping he didn't discard the other 7 there, because I would have had to cheat and discard the con. But that didn't happen.
Oh, okay. I feel bad. They killed the king too. They, yeah, they took the whole thing and ran.
It's just petty theft.
Yeah.
Emphasis on petty. Oh, someone stole my food.
Yeah, did you see the guy that like ran out that door, couldn't figure out how to get past the fence, and then ran back this way?
Yeah, he had my fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. You couldn't figure out how to get out the thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Well, that's the kind of person who commits that kind of
I was
crime.
trying to figure
Yeah.
out why he came back in.
Yeah. So it's like a double whammy because one, if you're stealing shit, why wouldn't you just hop the fence, especially if you're that tall?
Well, because he had the food in hand, I guess.
One-handed. I can hop the fence one-handed.
Oh, you probably could, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also wet, but
I could still do it. I would be comfortable doing that. And I can't run as fast as that guy was.
Nothing was going to happen to him. And you didn't feel
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is also a hand. I definitely had a nice recovery from where I was. Ah. Yep, every single hand in the game can be 10 pi by the end of the first row. It's theoretically possible.
It has to be possible.
Yeah, exactly. 6 John 10 is the maximum a hand can be.
Oh no, I just meant it has to be possible because you can be 10 by and turn off.
No, like every hand you draw, every high pie can be 10 by
I understand. I'm just being
Sounds about right.
Sorry.
Is it? It's a good tile. You gonna like that tile? Trade you. It's like not the worst. I hate it, but this is probably the discard next. I just hate it when that's the right play. It's one of those things I saw in like efficiency trainers and stuff and be like, there's no way that's right, but nope, that's the play.
Sorry about that.
Thank you so much.
We definitely don't blame you for that one. Yeah, something about meeting near a college campus on a Thursday night might not have been our best decision ever, but here we are. Thursday was the day people had open.
I basically insist on a wind tunnel. But it's okay, my boy's right there.
Why'd I do that? I mean, no, that does have the right upgrade path. Yeah. So if we draw this, then we can cut this, and we can do cool things. We like cool things on this stream.
Sorry, wrong. I just want to win a hand this game. Fair.
16.
Yeah, I want some points. Thank you.
Okay. You did it.
Yep. Not
yakitori.
Yeah.
No burnt chicken.
And no
today.
apology needed. He's probably completely okay with this, because I think he's still in the
Yes,
lead.
that's
Yeah.
Huh? It's really close, though. Oh, no, it's not.
I'll just keep going this way.
Okay. Sorry, my
Here.
red's
Gotta rub it in.
My red's blurred together. Sorry.
No, we understand. It's hard to see when you have that much wealth.
There we go.
That's fair.
I'm not shaking
Okay.
anymore, so it's okay.
You don't have to go breaking things.
So I guess Ian is the aggressive shuffler at our tables. So you keep pushing it towards me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really unfortunate when I tried to plan that thing for Ara and no one responded to the meetup thing.
I was gonna just
Excuse me.
go whenever you said so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I saw it was gonna be either Tuesday or Wednesday night, and I'm like, both of those are fine.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
just-
I mean, you know I'm not doing it Thursday night.
Right?
So
most days were fine.
yeah, I'm just gonna start scheduling stuff and be like, hey, I'm gonna work on this stuff. Show up, please. But you know.
We're at least making progress in the other one. WRC qualification.
Yeah. I've heard things about that one that surprised me that I don't want to say on stream.
That's fine.
But yeah. This is another thing that exists. What the fuck? Okay. You nailed it, Bonzi. And are you sure about that? You don't know that these other hens are not being played by, you know, the computer right now?
Hey, dude. If I was his brother, I would be in first place right now.
I've actually got a chip in my brain that is purely dedicated to running Mortal.
I will say there's like a non-zero amount of me that is hoping I'm going to attract Mahjong Solitaire players to my channel with that video, and then they realize, wait, this game's way better. But we'll see. Don't ask too much. Don't worry, Bonzi. We have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
The question is what we do in this situation, right, Taints? So we have options, but I think this would be an important thing to consider. So, yeah. And we could just draw shitty tiles like that too. Okay. I mean, you can say it, Bonzi, it's not a problem. The people on my real life right here are not listening to the stream. So you can say things and I can confirm or deny without necessarily elaborating a lot more, at least not in a way where they'd be able to glean much information.
It's like you don't realize I have the stream pulled up under the table. No, you stop it.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. This is not good. Random bullshit go.
I'm sorry, I need a moment. No, there's no way. Go. Carry on. It's fine. It's fine. You didn't do a hell wait on me. You never hell wait.
I do sometimes.
Well, that's a problem. My phone is not charging. Please hold. We are about to lose you, stream.
This might be it.
There we go. All right.
It's tempting.
All right. Hopefully my battery will go in the other direction now. I did not realize this wasn't charging. So if all of a sudden everything goes dark. I apologize in advance, but here we are.
Oh man. Yeah. Same as Cal. Same as Cal. Yeah, you're not waiting in the hallway, right? Definitely not. Surely not. What the heck is that name? Schmlorp. It's a terrible name.
I'm a huge fan of this name. It's fun to say.
Or it's a great name. Schmlorp, straight Schmlorp. You can't even say it right.
It wasn't the first. What's up? I said if it wasn't the first one. Yeah.
Alright, it's not gonna be the next one.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
I mean, it could be, but that'd be weird for you to do that.
Yeah. It's time.
All that, Dora.
Hi.
Bye, Dora.
They look for the game thing. Let me back.
Okay, weird things are happening right now, so I apologize if things sound really weird.
I'm doing my best.
Right, Ray? You can just bluff that sometimes too.
But cool, even my Fitbit knows I'm stressed out. It says I'm at my calorie count for today.
I mean, you knew about it already.
Bye, Dora.
Yep. If you're gonna fold, you're gonna fold. So I'd rather get this out now, so the other things I can discard are safer against chases.
What are you gonna fold with? That's the question.
I've got options. What about you?
Actually, yeah, this should be the same.
Cheat?
Did you die, Bo?
Yeah, I think it's something to do with the battery and stuff doing weird things, so my apologies for that, but we should be past it by the look of it. I'll just have to monitor stuff and see.
Yep. Throw a penny in for a pound.
In for a pound, in for a kilogram.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how the saying goes.
Yep. It's always been metric, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that
Always
makes sense.
has
And of course,
been.
everything always makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But Bonzi, a lot of what I do is very reactive play. So certain hands like that aren't coming. It's not worth pursuing them. Most important thing is remembering you will never have a winning rate on average of higher than 25%.
Woo! Let's go!
That's safe house.
Good beat you.
No, really?
Maybe, Ray. The problem is I'm also balancing me being able to see things. So it's kind of a weird situation. And this also does give a better view of my hand. But let me see what I can do here real quick. Maybe I can just come off to the side a little bit without revealing his hand. There we go. I actually like that angle. Good call.
Oh, okay. They were my favorite. That's good.
Yeah, if this works for you guys, this is actually pretty great for me, and I think it does get you a better view of everything. I've been focusing too much on like dead center. Yeah, that was my thought, Ray. I'm always like, no, dead center, can't cheat, blah, blah, blah. Because I did one recording of a tournament at one point, which I still need to get around to editing everything for it. But, sorry, thinking. But it was there were some constraints on how I was allowed to record it, basically.
I don't like that. At least it was like your last and like you guys like had some good ones.
Hey!
Like, you don't feel too bad about that if you got to like.
I could have done the last push. I could have avoided the no-turn button.
When you're out before, it's just like. I love it. It's like, what was that here for her?
It was Ray. It's something I do want to go back and edit at some point. I have an idea for how I want to release everything.
When we're done with something, I'll need change for a Honda. Not right now. Not done it.
No, I can be like that one guy at the blackjack card counter who has like one trip that he has 3 years worth of videos for because they got released so slow. That's what I'm going for, obviously.
I need change for that.
God, what's his name? I don't know. He's the guy that introduced everyone on counting cards of blackjack on YouTube. Wait, Ray, you weren't at the last round table, were you?
Yeah. No,
Okay, from that statement, there's no way that was you. Stephen Bridges, thank you. That's the one. Okay, yeah, no, the last one, I don't know if you saw it, Ray, and not to spoil it or anything, but I had my highest score I've ever recorded in a Mahjong game, I'm pretty sure. At least a real life one. God, what was that finishing score again? Like 117,000 or something? Yeah, it was a lot. I busted 2 people at the table. I mean, obviously at that point, but...
Double kill.
Yep. Well, one of them, I busted them, and then they earned back their bust because you can do that in tournaments.
Yeah.
And I busted him again. Because he was so excited, he wanted to buy back his bust stick. And I was like, you might want to hold on to that, just in case you need the change, blah, blah, blah. And he needed the change. So, yeah. I felt really bad, but the funny thing is, it saved my placement in that tournament. I was not doing well until that last round, and then I finished I think I was just outside top 16.
Okay.
So, yeah. I can't remember for sure. Well, it was kind of funny because the person in second was actually positive. He was above 30,000 points. So one person did just fine at that table other than me. Just one though. But no, it was like the least serious tournament game I've ever played because everyone else at the table was just so fucking incredulous as to what was going on. There wasn't a Yakuman or anything like that involved. It was just, the game was nutty. Unfortunately, I don't have all the footage from it. My battery actually died near the end of it because it wasn't charging properly, much like today. Apparently that's something I really need to get figured out. But yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, I didn't realize how little you guys could actually see before. I should have said something sooner. Yeah, that works.
Trying to speak my hand.
What? Oh yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Can totally see all of your hand. That's how I knew that you were going to do that, and why I held on to these west winds that would totally be useless for me otherwise.
Yep, for sure.
Totally.
Totally.
And then notice the stars.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It is very much not visible. If you had your hand out like here, it still wouldn't be visible. I can't remember if someone had to get a second bus stick or not. I don't think so. I think it was just the one bus stick each. Yeah, absolutely. It's like I was playing against Washizu. Except Washizu were the two poor saps at my table. I mean, not really, Ray. Especially long, smaller tournaments like that. You don't need to win every single round. Obviously, it helps, but you don't need to. I nearly busted at one point in reaching Nomi Open last year. I dealt into a 24,000 by the dealer. That was such a stupid play, too. Going for 2 tiles. Oh, just need the one anyway. 400, 700.
Here's 5. Oh, that's it. I'm so cheating over here, don't I?
I was about to call you out on it. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Ray. It's very possible to do some pretty big swings. It's all about consistency in tournaments, from what I've done, what I've seen.
Yakuman time.
Yep. You don't need a Yakuman, you're a dealer. As long as you keep winning, you can't lose.
Or that. Or that. Yeah, there's a million Tanyas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just keep playing until midnight. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Don't say that.
I'm an irresponsible adult. I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm fine with going till midnight. And I started the night very badly, to say the least. I probably should like go home and rest, but you know, Mahjong.
Space to high summit up there.
Obviously, that's what I'm really waiting for.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, the cut, I seem to remember the cut for Final Table being really high for that tournament. Higher than I expected anyway. Penguin, if you're still here, do you remember what your score was for the cut? Oh, that's right, it was the top 4 cut for that one. That's why it was high. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Where was that?
Yeah, we'll need to get a count over here too.
I have 44,300. 2,800. 35,100.
$36,800. You said 35 what?
35,100.
35,100 to 36,800 to 44, 43?
44.
44,300, okay. So wait, how much do I need to catch up to you then? Can't do math right now. So that is 44,300, so a Mangan does it, a near Mangan does it. Okay, how do I do that? I think we start with this. Yeah, that's how we do it. We got it. We have a pack. Let's do this.
The pack.
Cool. I wasn't quiet. Boom.
When you're Westwards.
Hey, when it works, it works.
When you're the West, like it's up. What are you doing? Why are you taking my West?
If you have all honors, you go for all honors. It's that easy. Hold on. Yeah. This is fine.
On.
Let's drop.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Penguin.
Gotta believe.
Gee.
I mean, gotta feed you the tiles in you.
Shut down the game, take second. Oh, those are kind of important, aren't they? Yeah, I guess that's the one downside for this angle. There we go. That'll work. You're not wrong, Ray. It's like my favorite thing to do in Mahjong. Second favorite thing to do in Mahjong. My favorite thing to do in Mahjong is like stupid shit. Like,
Don't lie. You tell me not to con all the time.
no, not that kind of stupid shit. Like
Okay.
Pin Fudora-san. Like, no reach or anything, just Dama that as dealer. It's fantastic.
Instructions unclear. Conned a bunch of times.
I've done that too. I've gotten San Kansu and I've been Tenpai for Su Kansu. Is your hand worth more than 1,000? If not, I can't deal into it. Wait. Yes, that is how the stuff works. You're not wrong, but that's very hard to do, Penguin. You know that. Roll. 7,700. Ray was saying that it's very mean to have 3 calls and have 3 Dora that aren't showing.
I mean, I didn't know this, but I knew what you had. You had to the jump. I knew it had to be something. Once it wasn't Honitsu, it was that.
Yep, it's enough.
Right?
No, when I had these, I still only had one of these. I was just going to Dora Tonki, and I'm like, oh, guess I don't need to. Okay.
Yep.
You got the picture for the wall? You got the picture for the wall?
Oh, okay.
Lots of words were yep.
Yep.
I think that was with a U.
No.
No?
Yatto. You're on the U.
I don't know what that means. Much less how to spell
Into
it.
the night I walk.
Oh, we take baby Mongons when they give us first.
How much negative am I even? You said what, 7?
Yeah, 7, yeah.
5, 4, 9.
Yep. Okay.
I resisted for so long. Name. Sadness. Who's that? Not brain farting?
That's correct.
No. But now you have to remind me your name. I don't have my
I
badge.
said it like twice.
I'm not that attentive. Ian. I should remember that.
Ian with an E.
Wait, really?
What is this?
Ian with an E.
Yeah.
What is Hatsu,
Now you'll remember it.
Aka Doritsu.
Yep.
Oh well, can't live forever.
All right. Well, Chad, I think we are going to call this a night for the stream. I do need to rest up a little bit and maybe get some food. We'll see. But thank you all so much, as always, for joining in. If you would like to join the Discord and get alerts of when this stuff is going live, feel free to hit the link in the description down there. And either way, hopefully I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.